Today's video is about characterization and the different kinds of characters that you can have. And there's going to be a question that comes up in your final test dealing with the boy in the striped pajama that asks specifically about this kind of this kind of question. We have already talked about this, but I wanted to give you a review and just kind of go back over it. And then there's going to be a video clip for you to watch, and the link to both this and the video that I'm going to show you, I will share that for you so that you have that. But first, let's look at static versus dynamic. Alright, if you're watching TV and then the screen goes black and white, that's called static. And it never changes. It's just a screen with black and white fuzzies. It's never changing. It's just there. A static character never changes. Their thoughts and feelings are there, but the way they were at the beginning of the book is the way they were at the end of the book. They don't make any significant personality changes. A dynamic character changes over the course of the story. I like to look at Shrek for this. Most of you have seen the movie Shrek. At the beginning of the movie, he's a grumpy ogre who wants to be left alone. He has no friends. And at the end of the movie, he's fallen in love and he has friends and he's happy and he's not quite as grumpy anymore. His personality completely changed from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie. So that's just the way I remember it. I remember static. I think of my TV screen has gone static, and it's not changing. Dynamic, it's up and down, changing, different. And so dynamite explodes. It goes from a stick to a massive explosion. It's not the same once you're done with it. The next set is a flat and round character. And it is important to remember that a character can be one of each of these. They can be a static and flat character, or a dynamic and round character, or a static and round character. It works in different ways. Right. So a flat character, their personality is one-dimensional. They're either always angry or happy, but they don't really have lots of emotions, and they don't really have a lot going on as far as character-wise in their personality. So Severus Snape in Harry Potter, in the first book that we read, he is a flat character. He is always angry in the book. Anytime we see him, he's rude and curt. He doesn't show us a different side of himself. So he would be flat. So there's no depth to their personality here. A round character has depth. They can show a range of emotions. They develop feelings, and we can see them changing throughout the story. And that's why typically you can see dynamic round characters together. That category is mostly what this is a pair you'll see together, because they change over time, and as they change, you get to see more and more of their personality. Alright, so now you're going to watch a video clip again. I'm going to have access to that for you in the links so that you can see it. But it's just a quick video, and it kind of explains it again for you, and maybe in a different way.
display different emotions and personalities, so they don't behave the same in every scene. They are more realistic because, let's be honest, we go through mood swings. Dynamic characters develop or change in personality or opinions throughout the story. They learn a lesson or undergo some trauma that fundamentally changes who they are. Tony Stark. He goes from carefree party boy to an existential crisis after being kidnapped and ultimately decides to change his entire business model.
I saw young Americans killed by the very weapons I created to defend them and protect them. And I saw that I had become part of a system that is comfortable with zero accountability.
I came to realize that I had more to offer this world than just making things that blow up. And that is why, effective immediately, I am shutting down the weapons manufacturer division of Stark International.
The first two Iron Man movies show Tony primarily as an overly confident billionaire that acts however he chooses in the moment. Then the whole alien invasion happens, enter Iron Man 3. He spends most of the film suffering from PTSD and the overwhelming anxiety that comes from feeling helpless. This change paints him as a dynamic character. The opposite of dynamic is static. A static character does not change at all throughout the story. C-3PO is always C-3PO. SpongeBob is always SpongeBob. Malekith, well, he's Malekith. Static characters are often necessary to push the plot along and highlight the development of the main character. It's why we often see the "you've changed" speech from the best friend. So there you have it. The 4 character aspects that will help you get through that literary analysis that you've probably been putting off all week.
Alright, so that video went in depth with why you have to have the different characters, but really for this test, I just need you to remember that a static character never changes. Throughout the whole story, they're still the same. A dynamic character will make changes. They will learn a lesson. They will develop personality. A flat character is a boring, one type of character. They don't change from what they're supposed to be. If they're the funny guy in the book, they're the funny guy from beginning to end. They have no other purpose other than to push the story along. And a round character has depth and emotion, and they are the more relatable characters because we all are round characters. We all change and develop and have personalities, and one minute we might be happy and then the next we might be angry. That's a round character. So in relation to Boy in the Striped Pajamas, as you'll see, characters begin to change over the course of the story, and I want you to keep a close eye on which characters are changing and if it's what you expected. And at the very end, you might be shocked to see and learn how people changed. And once we get to the end of the book, we'll go over that as well.